Hi, it's Helen from Rhomboid Sports Massage. So in this video I'm going to show you a few ways of stretching out some of the muscles which get particularly tight when we sit and work at a desk for a lot of time. So this goes with my recent blog about working from home. First up, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. This is a great one to do just whenever you're taking a break from work. So lifting the shoulders right up to the ears, bring them all the way back and dragging them back down again. Just really gets the whole shoulder complex moving. Feels nice. You can reverse it as well, but try and come back to it going backwards when you finish. Just encourages the shoulders into a nice position. We're now going to stretch the upper trap. So you're going to take your left ear to your left shoulder to stretch the right one. And just gently using your hand on your head, just gently stretching a little bit more. You're going to feel that right up into the ear, the back of the head, and down into the top of the shoulder. Can feel a little bit intense, so just take it easy and hold it for a good 30 seconds. We're then going to just take your head towards the opposite knee, and that's just going to transfer the stretch around the back of the neck. Again, might feel a bit intense, so just take it carefully and just find the position that's most tight and just hold that one for a bit longer. Really nice stretch. Do both sides, of course. We're now going to do a pec stretch. So I'm going to go to the corner where there's a wall and a door, and you're just going to bring your hands up onto the wall, elbows at 90 degrees, and then you're just going to gently push your chest in towards the wall, the corner of the room. Feels really quite nice. It gets through the front of the arms as well. Move the arms up and also move them down just to try and find different areas which might need stretching. You can do that one at a time if you prefer as well, just using the door frame and rotating, or even just hand on a door and rotating like that. Lots of possibilities. We're now going to do some work in the upper back, and what you need is a roller. If you don't have a roller, I've just concocted, it's just a rolling pin with lots of towels wrapped around it, and actually you could have even more towels if you need a bit more padding, but it actually feels surprisingly good. So we're just going to use a wall. You're going to just pop the roller down into the upper back. Just stand with your feet hip width apart, square, and we're just going to bend the knees and then rise and fall across the upper back. Just nice and slowly, a little bit of pressure. You might prefer to split your feet, so take one foot in front of the other to give you a little bit more pressure if it's not feeling like it's doing too much. But nice and slow, up and down. Might let it just drop a little bit lower. Hold any bits that feel sore. That feels really nice. Perfect. Okay, just doing that for maybe a minute, and what you can do is just stop for a moment and just go back to doing this that we did in a previous video, so just moving the upper back around, seeing how it feels, and then maybe have another go with the roller. We're now going to stretch our quads, so that's the front of the thigh. Get really short this at when we're sitting down. So you can do this in standing, knees together, when you're in the quad stretch position like this, so bringing the heel towards the bottom. And we really want to avoid arching the low back, so keep the tummy zipped in, keep the knees together. My quads are really quite straight, tight today, so this isn't the best example. If you find it's unstable in that position, just come over onto the floor. And if you lie on your tummy, okay, nice and relaxed, bring the heel up towards the bottom. Now if you can't reach, what you can do is take a belt or an exercise band or a piece of rope or whatever you've got, towel, and use that to just gently pull the heel towards your bottom. But doing it lying down is great because it just keeps everything nice and stable. If you have got somebody hanging around the house that's not busy, a child, you can get them to just push that towards your bottom as well. Final one, we're going to stretch through the front of the hips. So from kneeling, you're just going to come into a lunge position. Again, we want to keep the pelvis tucked under, so keep your tummy sucked in. Don't arch like this because you'll just feel like there's not really getting any stretch. So tuck the tummy up, zip the tummy up, and then just pushing gently forwards. You're going to feel it through the front of the quad, depending on how tight that is. You might feel it more in the quad at the moment, but also deeper into the hip as well. You might want to add to this stretch, in which case just take the arm up towards the ceiling and lift up and over. And what that will do is stretch through the obliques, through the lats, through the side of the body, but also deeper into some of the deeper hip flexors, into the iliacus and the psoas. Holding it for a good 30-45 seconds. And again, do both sides. So with all of those, do both sides. You'll find that you'll notice the differences that way. Hold them for at least 30 seconds, 30-45 seconds, even more if you can. And try and do them as regularly as you can throughout the day. So just taking little breaks whenever you can to do those stretches, to have a walk around, to just get the blood flowing. Just really helps keep your body mobile. If you have any questions, please put them down below. If you have any problems or any comments that you want to make, just let me know. Very happy to speak to you on Zoom if there are any issues which you're having trouble with. Can see if we can help you out. Thanks for listening. Bye.